come home. It's been a very long day. You go, you look to left, relief. You see that couch. That wonderful couch that you're about to sit on. And then you remember, oh yeah, I'm gonna study. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my business. Oh yeah, and I did say that I was gonna work out. Then you sit down and you see that phone. So what do? Okay, just 5 minutes. I'm gonna just scroll, okay? Okay, now it's been just 30 more minutes, all right? Before you knew it, you went down a whole rabbit hole finding out the origins of Star Wars. But what does this mean? That you're not disciplined enough? Well, you do pretty well in your life, or maybe it means that you have a habit. And this habit might be a bad habit. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many of us do, especially me. So that's why I read this one book that I feel like can help you guys out as well if you're going through the same issue as I am. And that book is Atomic Habits by James Clear. In that book, it gives us 4 laws on how we can break bad habits. Law 1 is make it obvious. Law 2 is make it attractive. Law 3 is make it easy. Law 4 is make it satisfying. So, in this speech, I'm going to discuss those 4 laws and how hopefully it can help you and I, because I still am dealing with some stuff, break those bad habits so that we can transform it into being something that we are able to stay focused and be proud of ourselves. So let's get into law 1. The law 1 is you want to make sure that you are making it obvious. And how are we going to make it obvious? What does that mean? Well, making it obvious means that you understand the cues. The cue can be, let me see, a smell. The cue can be a person. The cue can be the time of the day. Or, like in my story that I told before, you look over and see that wonderful couch. That all of a sudden is a cue for me to pull out my phone and start scrolling. So when we understand the cue, we are understanding that that is something that is triggering us to start that bad habit. James Clear made it very clear that we first need to understand what is triggering us in doing that habit so that we can replace that with a good habit. Now, it's very easy to still do what we're doing. We're tired during the day. So what is going to make us want to do a good habit? That leads us to law 2, which is make it attractive. When you make it attractive, it is something that you want to do. But does studying sound attractive? Does working out sound attractive after a long day? Not to me. So one thing that James Clear pointed out is that we should habit stack. When you're habit stacking, you are still doing what you are supposed to be doing, maybe studying, working out, eating something good, but then you're getting a reward after that. So in the regards to the example that I gave in the beginning, I know that I need to study. So I'm going to tell myself I will study for 30 minutes. After that, I will be able to scroll for 20 minutes, guilt-free, don't have to worry about it. Or let's just do another example. I know that I need to work out, but I really want to binge watch on that show. So maybe if I get on this elliptical and I can watch the show the whole time, and then that way I can get rewarded after that. We want to make sure we make it attractive. But still, okay, I got that, I make it attractive, but when I walk through that door and I see that couch, I don't want to go over there and, okay, I'm going to habit stack. So what can I do next? That leads us to law 3, which is make it easy. Make it easy. Before you leave the house, you need to have open, if your goal is to study, have open the notebook on the page that you're supposed to study. Have your laptop open and have it plugged in. go ahead and have those weights right there waiting for you. If you're like me, when you walk in, yeah, you see that couch, but I might have to go to the bathroom. Have those sticky notes on your mirror or on the refrigerator. You might have some sticky notes there. Make it obvious so that it will be easy for you to go in. But even if it's easy, I still have my phone. That's when you have to create that friction from that bad habit to even happen. You need to go ahead, if it is a phone, turn off those notifications. Maybe put your phone somewhere far away. Maybe have that remote really far away so that you have to extend yourself before you're going to go and do that bad habit. Okay, so I did that. I did law 1. Okay, I understand what my cue is. Number 2, I made it attractive. 3, I made it easy. But 4 is very important because you want to make sure it is satisfying. It is so easy for us to be able to return to that bad habit because it makes us happy. But if we make it satisfying to be able to have it stack, do that, replace that bad habit with that good habit, then we're more prone to be able to do it again. So you can make it satisfying by either you could set a tracker, maybe give yourself a little check, which I did. I created a whole board of what I need to do. Go ahead and do a check, and before you know it, you'll have a whole list of it and be so happy with yourself. Maybe 5 times you could do what you're supposed to do, and then put $1 in a jar. Before you know it, you might get a really great meal. You want to make sure you reward yourself. Or if it is professional, you could put your accomplishment on LinkedIn. The thing is, we want to make sure that we are continually to doing that by making sure that what we are doing feels good, because when we are doing a bad habit, it is something that is going to get immediate dopamine hit. And of course, the good habit, it doesn't give you that immediate, but over time it will start to accumulate, and then you'll be so happy, and before you know it, you'll be able to post something on LinkedIn. So in conclusion, it's not about being perfect. It is small steps we have to make to be able to reach our goal. And more than just even small steps, it is the system that we have to put in place. Thank you.